Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So yesterday we ended up with another pin bar. That is a potential tweezer bottom that's forming on the daily oscillators group to the downside. So there's good potential here for a bit of a bounce, and these bounces are typically pretty violent and pretty quick. So it'd be a technical bounce, not necessarily a trend change, but definitely looking like something is brewing at the moment. If we just start scrolling down through the levels, through the different time frames, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So there was the break. Okay, so it's kind of the break and the retest of the wedge. We're now hovering inside the these moving averages at the moment, so it needs to get through these moving averages for anything of substance to take place. But for me at the moment, this new lower fractal, there was a previous fractal, this lower fractal is the line in the sand now. We need to get above that. If we can get above that, definitely this first gap is a target point, which would be the top of the wedge, and that is pretty far away, but in the bigger scheme of things, not that far away. So that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. If we look at the hour, you'll see the confirmation on the hour is a little bit clearer. There's our trend line. Doesn't matter which way I do it from. Either I do it from there or I do it basically along the top here. It's still a breakout and a retest of that that's underway. Okay, so we are kind of just hovering in the exact area where we closed. So just get that off my chart here. So the Dow closed at 19,866. Okay, so we ever so slightly above it at the moment. So we're right in that area of where the Dow closed. So Dow futures at the moment is flat, S&P futures is flat, and the Nasdaq futures are up 0.5%, which that is to be expected, because I think technology companies are going to benefit from the situation we're in at the moment. So they're the guys that are going to be able to create collaboration and allow work from home environments to be seamless and probably change the way we look at things. So for me, this is enough, almost enough, I would say, of a, let me put it, it's enough evidence at the moment that we have a bit of a trend change underway. So we've got moving averages crossed over here as well. We need the same to happen on the 3 and 4 hour. That would give us a better picture as well. The other thing that you need to bear in mind, if you just come across to the Ichimoku, you'll see quite a few things here. So firstly, Kijun and Tigas are coming together. Okay, we are in between Kijun and Tigas. That's normally an indication of a range. So we don't want to see a break below this bottom fractal here, but we do want to see a break above this fractal, and that would give us the cross. And you can see exactly where sort of gap close here would be almost top of cloud if it happened in a day. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If you look at the hour, you'll see a couple of things at play here. So we are in the cloud. We've had a crossover. We are flat, which means range, and Chikuspan is also breaking through price again. So I have two signals. I'm in the cloud. So the next step is to break through the cloud. If we do break through the cloud, want to see a retest of the cloud, and then first gap would be your first target, and then second gap would be your second target. So that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. And we just move this level down. Obviously, this fractal from last night was fractal to pay attention to, but we have formed another one. Okay, and that's also in play, and we have had a close above that fractal. So that's pretty much the structure we have at the moment. So break above that is long, and your stop is pretty much below this fractal here. That's a 600-point stop loss, but hey, that's just the nature of the beast on this instrument at the moment. And if you look at the daily, you can see Kijun and Tigas flattening out, looking like buyers are starting to step in. Monetary policies are starting to work. So, I definitely look at 24,700 as the area at the upper end of the scale, and then I would be looking at 24,100 or 2,400 to be, it'll probably be around there. Yeah, 23, 6, 7, 8. So that's kind of the structure that I'm looking at the moment. Okay, so not looking to chase shorts, really looking at this on the lower time frames for today, and preferably the 12 minutes, I think, is what I'm going to be looking at. And we'll take it from there. It does look like a nice break through the 200 EMA. It's going to hover around here until Europe opens, and at which point you'd probably find a little bit down and then maybe a bit of a bounce to the upside. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm looking at the moment, looking for a technical bounce at the moment. Not necessarily going to be a trend change, but we are in a bear market at the moment, so trend is down. We want to be trading with the trend at the moment, but right now I think we are a little bit overcooked. So we just need to form some structure at the moment. Okay, so a bit of a technical bounce and then probably another opportunity to get short again next week. Okay guys, hope it helps, and we will catch up with you later. Cheers for now.